run, I can't hide from no nigga, no. I still wanna take my mama to the Poconos. Gotta buy on a house, $1 million road. Played it fair with these niggas, put me in a hole. I got scars, I'm still healing, don't nobody know. I've been living independent, beefing with my bro. It ain't even about the money, it's the principle. They say blood a little thicker, I ain't feel it though. I got problems on my handle, I'm a grown man. I don't wanna murder nothing, use the wrong hand. Niggas put you in your feelings, playing like your friend. She been rocking hard body, say she not a fan. Malibu, picking beats, meet me on the sand. I got flights chasing heights, I don't wanna land. Shit really hit different, niggas understand. But you should never make a statement on another man. Judge give a life sentence, make you understand. I can make 100 million sticking to the plan. 20,000 on my watch, 20 in my pants. Like a nigga hit a lick, do my money dance. Everything independent, needed in advance. Big sad motivation, I've been in a trance. Take a picture of me ballin', niggas in the stand. I've been making niggas bitter, they don't stand a chance.
Brothers and sisters not paying attention, man, when you're part of these communities and you start doing better, start getting to the bag, and you start elevating to a different level, there's always going to be somebody behind you in your community, bro, that's plotting on you, bro. So, yes, you're absolutely right, bro. I am not a factor. I ain't going to never be a factor in nothing like that, the destruction of that. I come from that, bro. I know that stuff inside and outside and through, bro. Why do you think a lot of us walk away from that stuff, bro? Because we realize, brother, that stuff is trash.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics. Y'all see it. Y'all know exactly what's going on, man. Y'all been here for the whole ride. So, we got Eddie Boy, man. We got brother Eddie Boy addressing Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he chose to use Cowboy government in addressing them because when I seen the name originally, I didn't know who it was. So that's how you know I didn't do my due diligence in checking Cowboy paperwork. But I'm not the one who called Cowboy a snitch, you feel me? The other people did, and I just react to the segment and what they were saying and gave my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I've heard before and through the grapevine and things like that, that the reason why they give him that rap is because of supposedly he gave some information to the police pertaining to the demise of Nipsey Hussle, which meaning he would have told on Eric Holder. From Cowboy account, he tell people, go get the paperwork and read it for yourself and you make your decision because I didn't tell on Eric Holder. Did I mention some things? Yes, I mentioned everything that happened before the killing. You know what I'm saying? Before the killing. So I guess the first initial Eric walking into the parking lot and the first initial exchange and you know him leaving, I guess that's what he reported on, or whatever the case may be. However, during his segment yesterday, he went ahead to throw 600 out there. He went ahead to throw Eddie Boy out there. So I'm thinking that's where this response is coming from on Eddie Boy behalf, is being that his name was mentioned. You know, he basically said that, you know, y'all calling me the police and talking about I told, you know what I'm saying, y'all allowed, you know, somebody, you know, that's basically, so we all see what's been going on. It's not a secret that 600 and Eddie Boy goes to Big U coordinates and stuff like that, and they pull up paperwork and stuff like that so they can do the proper due diligence and have the right, you know what I'm saying, the right things so they can make sure the right things are being said as far as the situation when they report, you know what I'm saying, instead of just, you know, hey, somebody said this or this is what I think. Now, with that, it seems like somewhere we seen a relationship between 600 and Trigg. Now, Cowboy is like, bro, this dude, Trigger, is reporting to Eddie Boy and 600. And I guess Y'all, like I said, I don't gotta. It's not my business to speak on. Y'all know what's going on. They putting it all on social media. Whatever's going on with 600 in the 60s and Eddie Boy in the 60s, Cowboy is feeling like, bro, this guy is tapping in with y'all, and he's saying he's solid and standing on 60 business, and y'all supposed to be on the outs or whatever the case may be. But y'all know how that go. This is a big game. Everybody has relationships with different people. It's dislikes here, dislike there, and you know people feed on their own. But I don't want to keep on talking, man. We about to get into this content, man, and y'all already know it's the Hef Way and the Hef Effect. We gonna commentate.
Are getting told on why certain things have happened and stuff like that. And I heard some stuff yesterday, man, and the only thing that really bothered me, bro, is when this certain individual that need a lot of help, this brother needs some serious help, bro. And I don't know if people see it or not. They just want to make fun of him and stuff like that. But the brother need help, man. He said Nip didn't get a fair chance, right? He said you Negroes didn't give Nip a fair chance. And I was like, dang. He said you Negroes. So do he know something that we don't know? He said you Negroes. And then I had to sit back and ponder when the brother got demised, how this dude came into a whole lot of money after that. How he was out here trying to ball. How he was just doing certain things, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm saying, okay, you have this much love for Nip, but however, you was there. You was there. But you supposed to be this tough ass, gang member, this tough ass neighborhood dude, and you didn't do nothing. You didn't get in your car. You didn't chase down the alley. You didn't do none of that type of stuff, man. Some of you guys had burners on you. Some of you guys ran. Some of you guys just didn't stand on business, man. And now all of a sudden, you guys talking about Nip didn't get a fair chance? Nah, bro. You guys dropped the ball, bro. You guys was in his circle. You guys were supposed to protect him. You guys were supposed to move with him. And I guarantee you, bro, the right individuals, especially in my generation, bro, that dude would have never, ever made it up out that parking lot, and he would have never, ever pushed up on the brother without us, man, responding and paying attention and all that type of stuff. Because you guys don't have no awareness. Like I said, you guys be high, drunk, on everything. You guys don't do no reconnaissance. You guys don't do no training. You guys think that y'all be sitting there, y'all be, in the hood doing this, in the hood doing that, bro. If you come out here in this real world, bro, you're going to lose, man. You're going to lose, bro. If you're dealing with the right individuals, you're going to lose, bro. Because you guys don't think in critical terms. You guys think with your emotions. You guys sit there, man, y'all worried about what the next individual think about you, bro. So I said, man, and I put that to question, not only to me, but to the whole world as a whole, because the man said, you Negroes didn't give Nip no fair one. He didn't say Eric Holder. He said, you Negroes. I was like, oh. So was you a part of the demonstration, or some part of the demonstration? Do you know anything? So that would need to be questioned in its totality. And then I heard a dude said, oh man, you ain't no factor. You absolutely right, brother. I'm not a factor over there, bro. You absolutely right, bro. Anytime you glorify the destruction of your people and you think you a factor in that, you the lowest of the low.
Y'all heard it, right? So look, Eddie Boy said some profound things, right? And he said some things that I was thinking, right? So I remember when I was, like a lot of people probably remember where they was when they first heard initially that Nipsey Hussle had passed. I was in Adwater, California at a USP, United States Penitentiary, serving out my time. And we was on lockdown because the DC cats had just got on one of their own, and like, you know what I'm saying, damn near knocked his socket out his knocked his eye out his socket and made the boy boo-boo on himself. So we was on lockdown, Warden Mad, right? You know, I got the TV right in front of the cell. You know what I'm saying? Had to have it that way. Right in front of the crib TV. So just so happened I hop up out the bed and I'm looking at TV. But it was CNN on the South TV. The South TV was right in front of my cell, and then you had the Crib TV, which was a little further back, but we used to move it to the side, so it was facing our cell, the Crib cells that ran across that side of the tier we was on. On the South TV, it was CNN, and I was seeing Nipsey face on there. I couldn't hear what CNN was saying, and I didn't know he had passed away, so you know, I go to my bed, get my radio put in, turn to their channel, listen in, and CNN is saying that Nipsey passed. Originally, I was thinking that when I first seen him on there on CNN, like, oh, okay, like basically, you know, he got the politicians talking about him. He did something political or did something that got the masses talking, you know, good publicity. Also that week, I was transferring. So I had transferred within like the next 2 days and went down to Victorville. When I went to Victorville, this was still being reported on Good Day LA. They was actually showing the unaliving and how Nipsey got killed. And the same thing kept coming to my mind because right before I went to jail, Nip was right there on Slauson and Crenshaw. I already had met him at this time though. He's standing in the parking lot. I'm coming back from Fox Hills. He's in the parking lot out there, a gang of dudes in the parking lot looking like he's doing a documentary. And that day I said in my head, I'm like, damn, look, I'm like, man, Nip tripping. Like, man, he out in the parking lot, out in the open like that. Anybody could just slide down the street, you feel me, in traffic and just stop and like just get on the whole crowd from the street and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Or however you know what I'm saying, you want to do it. Whatever the case may be. That was a thought that was on my mind. So Eddie Boy is absolutely right with this parking lot situation because I also felt like that. Like, how was these dudes in a parking lot not armed as if stuff not going on? Like the 60s is a big gang, got a lot of enemies, and like anybody lying if they acting like they enemies don't be coming through. Like, let's just clear the room like that, bro. Like, we know what's going on in the gangland, bro. People get slid on, bro. It happens, bro. It happens. More often to some hoods other than others, but it happens. So that was my whole thing about how he passed away. Like, if it was so much love, it's supposed to be protection around this dude, and Shitty was never supposed to, even though he's a 60, this is his hood. Yes, I can come in this parking lot. Nip Mike can tell him, hey, look, get away from my store, but the parking lot is set. They should have known it was a problem when Nip said what he said the first time and that dude left and then he was coming back. It just would have even been on my mind like, bro, what is he coming back for? So, like, I don't even want to get all, you know what I'm saying, out of respect, you know what I'm saying, from Sam and the family, because Sam, you know what I'm saying, it's been A1, been exceptional. I don't even want to, like, divvy off into this, but that was a question that I had, like, where was the protection at? Now you got Eddie Boy, right? Eddie Boy is coming out and basically stamping, saying that it was dudes out there that had weapons and ran when the shooting happened, like, got on. And I've seen this in times before when dudes have been strapped and stuff and happened and dudes don't retaliate and you looking like, bro, oh man, I didn't know where it was coming from, or oh man, it was just like, bro, you shouldn't even be holding it, because somebody that's holding that thing should be somebody that's a vet, should be somebody that has been in these intense situations and know how to react. Because you don't know how it's coming. It's easy just to be holding a gun or having a gun, or, you know what I'm saying, when you the shooter, like, you know what I'm saying, it, like yeah, it comes easy. But when you on the other side of it, do you know how to react? And what is your reaction is going to be? Like, you know what I'm saying, are you calm in a storm or are you shaky? But that is definitely, like, that was the $1 million question, and he right. Like, as far as that situation, the ball was dropped, because that shit had never happened in that parking lot the way that it did happen. And that's that. And that's my opinion. And with that being said, I'm going to conclude that there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. The press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.
Be acting like they own shit over there, my nigga. You feel me? Like, nigga, you don't own nothing over there, though, bro. Nigga, get to the hood. Nigga ain't got, nigga, we hand front of somebody else's house. If you don't knock it off, nigga, I'm finna go in the house, go, nigga, take my shoes off, nigga, turn on YouTube, make me some content, and stay out you niggas' way. Because it be 10 niggas on the block with one strap. You feel me? I got my own strap. You feel me? I ain't passing shit on. And I ain't put my life in another nigga hands. So the fix all that, right? I'm just stay my monkey ass in the house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And there's so much niggas telling out here nowadays. You don't know who's snitching. You feel me? You got a strap on you. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you got Crash, the FBI, the National Guards pulling out, going straight to you. But you want a nigga to come to the hood.